You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em.
Were you listening that on the way over here or something?
No, it was on the Instagrams.
Oh. Well, that's pretty random. Let's just
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. What's up, y'all? This is Varied Treasure. I am Luke. This is Brandon. We're doing Loki today. Episode 1 dropped, I guess, midnight?
Yeah, midnight.
We're getting to it a little late, but it's still the first day, so hopefully it'll be out later today.
Yeah, first 12 hours.
I'm stoked for this.
Yeah, I've avoided hearing too much about it, but I have heard good things. You've heard good things, but luckily no spoilers yet. My usual, routine, wake up, snooze about 4 more times, wake up, all right, let me look at the phone, Twitter. Nope, not today.
Yeah, good man. I just don't want to miss anything, you know, like I'm worried that there's going to be some stuff in there that's like deep cut things.
Yeah.
And the hardcore fans that have read books, every single book that's ever come out, they're going to see it
Since 2012.
and freaking love it. And then look for reactions to those same things and people like us, and we're going to miss them, and then we're going to get dragged for it.
For those who don't know, though, I do have much more of a comic background than Luke.
Yeah.
Luke is not deep in the comic game. I'm a huge Marvel and DC fan. But we do have some PTSD from one unfortunate incident. As Star Wars fans, we goofed.
Yeah.
We dropped the ball if you want to see what that's about.
But, I mean, either way, I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the great storytelling. If we miss something, if I miss something, I'm sorry. But, I don't know, just don't be so shitty.
Don't be a douche.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Ooh, I like this.
On my way down to coordinate search and rescue. On my way down to coordinate search and rescue.
This was one of my most favorite parts of Endgame, to be honest.
When they showed this.
Yeah, this whole thing. It's like BTS of what you never see in superhero stuff.
Damn, those guards got fired for sure. Wow.
Damn, it shot him like that?
Shit.
Ow.
I thought he'd have more control of, you know.
Yeah.
I am Loki.
Crap.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
Get out of my way.
You would think he would do something a little bit more,
Yeah.
Oh.
You're now moving at 1/16th speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Damn.
That was cool.
Reset the timeline.
It's like the Men in Black of the MC.
They said reset the timeline.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do.
They have the power
Time
to
bomb?
do that?
Damn, we just got right into it.
Little job. How do you like that?
Know this. You cross me, there are deadly consequences.
We'll see.
Okay,
I don't
buddy.
think you're in a position to make any sort of threat right now.
Absolutely not. This is fine Asgardian leather.
Damn it.
Ah.
Now, hang on just a minute.
He can.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being. We're born an organic creature and do in fact possess what many cultures would call a soul.
What? To my knowledge. What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
The machine would melt you from the inside out. Please move along, sir.
This is pretty cool, you know?
Take a ticket. There's only 2 of us in here.
Take a ticket. This is a mistake. I shouldn't be here.
Hi there. You're probably saying, this is a mistake. I shouldn't even be here. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline. But sometimes people like you veer off the path the timekeepers created. We call those variants, which left unchecked could branch off into madness, leading to another multiversal war. The TVA has stepped in to fix your mistake and set time back on its predetermined path. We'll get you in front of a judge in no time. Just make sure you have your ticket and you'll be seen by the next available attendant.
So that was cool.
I liked it.
My only gripe though is like, it's very possible and quite frequently happens that people accidentally do this. Like she even said, you could just be late for work one day.
Yeah,
so
the purpose of doing it could be minuscule or grand.
Right. Well, yeah, but I think I know what people will respond to this with, but like intention, like I literally was just late to work. Now I'm a criminal?
I think that they're saying a reason to... I don't think you do it on accident. I think she's saying maybe you were late to work, so you did something stupid to make it so that you're not late to work. Well, you done created a new thing. I don't think you could stumble into it on accident. I think she was listing off reasons why people would think to do something as, you know...
Loki did stumble into it. He didn't like deliberately knock the Tesseract to him to grab it, but
sure.
So that's kind of why.
But
like,
when he got it, he intentionally like looked and then whoop.
Yeah, but he's done that multiple times. We'll go to learn. I'm just like I'm kind of on Loki's side right now because I'm like I don't think he was trying to do anything, even though he was literally just doing something very malicious. I don't think he was trying to be malicious. He was trying to escape, and then boop, accidentally became a variant, and he was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Oh wait.
Huh.
So it wasn't Loki's fault. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Ant-Man's fault.
Yeah, so Ant-Man should be in jail, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but actually they should probably the whole lot of them should be got by this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Endgame isn't even canon. Because once they all went back in time, the TVA pops up.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll explain.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Because him teleporting to Mongolia or whatever wasn't the crime.
It was that he became a variant.
Before that is the crime. The fact that they went into the quantum realm and went back in time and changed things. They're the ones.
They're the criminals.
But he doesn't even know. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, what the hell's going on?
Good points all around. But I'm sure they will explain.
That guy didn't give me a ticket. I tried to ask for one.
Sir.
Jeez.
Get your ticket, dog.
Thanks for visiting the TVA. Don't hesitate to let us know how we're doing.
I love how everything's like futuristic, but it still looks as though it was made in like the 70s.
It's very Fallout-y.
Yeah.
But I like it.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, stab wounds look consistent with the others.
That's the 6th attack in the last week.
Tu sais qui a fait ça?
The devil?
Wow.
The devil brought treats.
The branch is nearing red line.
Uh-oh.
Need to go.
Okay.
How do you plead?
I'd like to go home now.
Look,
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Chill out, bro.
Guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline. Absolutely not. You have the wrong person. I suspect the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they travelled through time. No doubt in a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King. It's they you should be after. Perhaps you could provide with a...
You know what? Let me get some hashtags free Loki in the chat. Hashtag free Loki. He didn't do nothing wrong.
I'm sure they're going to explain it like in a couple seconds.
No, I don't care what they say. Hashtag free Loki. Hashtag lock up the Avengers.
Resources?
What they did was supposed to happen. You escaping was not. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Interesting.
Of this.
Okay, so
I still-
they said them going back in time
Was
was
supposed
supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's a bold
Yeah. Okay, sure.
move.
I'll play.
You know?
I'll play.
But him escaping was not.
Yeah, but again,
Them going back in time
is what allowed him to escape.
is what allowed him to, them screwing up
Allowed him to escape.
allowed him to escape. If they had done it and not fricked anything up, and the Hulk didn't do his thing, and then they got away scot-free, the timekeepers would have been like, yeah, you know,
That's how it
that's
should have
what was supposed to happen. But it didn't happen that way. So I still don't think him escaping is his fault.
Correct.
It's still their fault for fricking it up.
In particular, the Hulk and Ant-Man.
You know,
Well, I guess Ant-Man did his job.
Did his job. He got it to Tony Stark, and he did his thing. The Hulk bashed through the thing and knocked it out of Tony Stark's hand. At that moment when Hulk came through the door, that's when it went not according to plan.
Yes, that's when things were already askew. Hashtag free Loki, man.
So what happened after that for them to get the stone that's in the Tesseract? I think that's the key. Stark said himself, is like...
Oh, they went back to what they did. That's right. That's when Tony Stark goes back and sees his papa.
He went back even further.
Yeah.
So that should be another timeline because that
shouldn't have happened.
Because if Loki didn't escape with the Tesseract, they wouldn't have had to go back. So there's no way they can account. the timekeepers can say that's supposed to happen because this wasn't supposed to happen, which is literally the only reason why that happened. Why they went back even further.
This had to have happened in order for Iron Man going back.
Yes.
Free Loki. Hashtag free my man. I'm saying.
Let's just go. Let's keep going.
Still loving this.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
I'll show you where my desk is. You can start there.
This place is a nightmare.
That's another department. Now that department I'll help you burn down.
The idea that your little club decides the fate of trillions of people across all of existence at the behest of 3 space lizards, yes, it's funny.
Space lizards?
I thought you didn't like to talk.
Shut the hell up.
After you. Not big on trust, are you?
There's only one person you can trust.
Yourself? I like it. Slap it on a t-shirt. You've always lived within your set path.
I live within whatever path I choose.
Gotta get with the program, Loki. You gotta get with the program.
I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Like myself.
No particularly dangerous variants. You're just a little pussycat. I got a set of questions for you.
The timekeepers have built quite the circus, and I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Sick burn.
Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart. For someone born to rule, you sure do lose a lot.
Oh.
I even say it's in your nature.
You know, things didn't turn out so well.
Show
The
in the
last
future.
person who said that to me.
Enough.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can play the heavy keys, too. I was just standing up to make a point. Sorry, go ahead. It won't be as meaningful now.
Okay, well, stay seated.
I'll do what I want to do.
Sure. You're gonna start taking things seriously. If you hadn't picked up the Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
Are you gonna show him what would have happened?
I don't believe you. You're lying. It's not true.
It is true. Because it's supposed to.
I don't believe
Do you enjoy killing?
I'll kill you.
What, like you did your mother?
Damn.
Don't go anywhere.
Just boom. Oh, he took it. Yeah.
No fucking.
I knew this, but every time he would do it, I'm like, you're just
showing him more.
Yeah, he's taking notes.
He's taking all in.
What's your name? Casey. Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
Do you not know what a fish is?
This isn't a frickin' thing.
Oh, what is he saying in it?
Infinity Stones? How do you have these?
Oh, we actually got a lot of those. Some of the guys use them as paperweights.
Which one do you think he's taking?
I wonder if he's gonna comply.
Because he realizes that this isn't fake.
Yeah, and that he can utilize all this to rule.
Is this the greatest power in the universe?
He's gonna want to ascend to the top.
Oh, she would have straight up deleted his ass. Look at more footage.
I hope he goes to the future. I want him to see the future. I want to see how he reacts if he sees himself dying to Thanos. Oh, yeah?
Oh, man. And that's it.
Nice.
can't go back, can I?
No, because then you'll change it.
You do know yourself.
You broke him down, man.
You tried to use that?
Oh, several times. Even an infinity stone is useless here.
But maybe I can offer you something better.
You need the god of mischief to help you stop them. Why me?
The variant we're hunting is... You.
That's sick.
Frick yeah,
That's
dude.
dope.
This is dope, man.
Set a charge.
Wait. Someone's out there.
Luke Skywalker.
Y'all gonna die?
You going down today?
Yeah. Gonna get away? Nope. Oh, that was a charge.
Was that Loki, you think?
I think so.
I think that's the obvious choice, but I feel like that might not have been Loki. Ooh, I almost thought it.
Hell yeah.
My only thing I was gonna say is, like we were talking about earlier, they go to the moment that the variant is made, and then they clean it up, right? They put that thing and that resets it. If that's the case and they reset it, then that means the Avengers, they can't reset it.
The Avengers can't reset?
No, I'm sorry, didn't finish my thought. They can't reset the timeline because if they reset the timeline, then that means either A, Hulk doesn't screw it up again, in which case Loki doesn't get the thing, and they end up getting the Tesseract there, which is fine, but then that means that Iron Man never goes back in time to his dad to get the Tesseract, if they reset the timeline. So the fact that Iron Man does go back, Tony Stark does go back to get his dad, tells me that they never reset that timeline, they let that continue to run. Why did they not reset that timeline?
No, they did reset it. They placed the charge when he was in Mongolia. They reset
No, not that timeline, I'm talking.
Okay, so what I'm saying is they're saying that the actual split happened when he escaped, not them coming back.
Let's see if something happens real quick. Nope.
Nope. No post credits.
Nope. But anyway, my point is whenever a split happens, they go back, they snag whoever the variant is, and then they place that thing to reset it, right? So let's go back to the Avengers being back in time. This Loki, and then he goes to Mongolia, they reset it. What did they reset?
I think because they're saying that the Avengers jumping back in time to that moment was supposed to happen.
Right.
But I think that still goes to what we were saying earlier, that splitting off had to happen in order for them to go further back in time. Because if that wouldn't have happened, then they wouldn't have gone back.
That's what I'm saying. So when this happened, when they reset it, what happened when they reset it?
Yeah.
It had to have happened again.
It had to have. He had to have not have escaped.
Yes, which means that they never would have had to go back again. Yeah, so, okay, there's one little, but you know what? No matter what you do, this is like, as much as I love time travel stuff, it's a
slippery slope, because if this didn't happen, then that didn't happen, and this and that, and blah, 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 and that's the whole thing. But, you know, I feel like they're doing as good enough job as they can.
Right.
And the thing is I am thoroughly enjoying this because it just feels
it's different.
So
it's new.
different.
Yeah.
I feel like with WandaVision, they did something different. Now, it didn't hit as hard for a lot of people, but for some people it was like, this is awesome, you know, but there was a good chunk of it where I was like, I want to get past that part to the story, you know, which was maybe the first 3 episodes. The story itself was pretty dope and I liked it, but this one, I feel like there's nothing I want to get past. Like the story,
I want to take it all in.
And how it's so different, unlike anything they've done before, is all baked into one where I'm so just super stoked for this. And it's only 1 episode.
Yeah, and this is, well, for you, but also for you, don't take me pointing out a hole as me shitting on the show.
No,
that's just me making an observation, realizing something. But that aside, I was going to say, even with that, you know, kind of a big kind of hole, I'm still stoked. I still loved everything I saw. I'm still here for it. And I'm sure someone in the comments will try to explain to me how it works. Good
That's
luck,
the thing. I like these conversations when the show ends and we're talking about, but what about this? Okay, but what about this?
Yeah.
If it was a show that wasn't very good, as soon as it was done, we'd be thinking about something else.
Well, and that's kind of how most of Falcon and Winter Soldier was, to be honest.
Yeah, but this is just like, it's making us think, it's making us want to understand, and all that's doing is getting us excited for the next episode. The fact that we are having this conversation and trying to not necessarily find the loopholes, but like, they have to explain this later, or need a little bit more explanation for this, I feel like that's good, because it's a show that makes you think, and this show is pulling it off perfectly. It's only been 50 minutes.
I will say this. I did not expect the variant that they were hunting to be Loki. So that,
I didn't.
That added a whole nother
Yeah. Because how? Apparently he's been doing this long before this Loki variant got to the TVA. He's been doing this other Loki variant has been going off for a while.
Which means he at some point screwed up the timeline in the past, or it could be this Loki.
Yeah.
Because remember, time flows different. They keep saying it, so it could be this Loki. In which case, he doesn't realize he's giving himself his problem.
Oh man!
Anyway,
I'm stoked, dude. See that right there? It just gets me excited because of like. I just don't know. I don't know, and it's so different than what they've done in the past. Like especially night and day different than Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's just a completely different show.
I don't know who. I'll talk about this. I don't know who wrote it. Could be the same writers. Whatever, they're doing it right so far. Episode 1.
The story is so good.
Love the story. I love. There's a lot of really cool cinematic shots.
Oh yeah,
really cool shots.
Oh man,
loving the color, loving the setting. Also, the score was cool. I think people. You know, as a composer myself, I have a lot of takes on music, but I think the general public, any sort of film music, they just eat it up, which is fine. But this score, I like what the composer was trying to do, but I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of the stuff. There were a couple really good cues though. I don't know who the composer is. I need to go look it up. Whoever they are, I think there's a lot of cool ideas in there, a lot of cool stuff. But did you have anything about the score?
No.
Or just kind of
and I think generally you would only have the gripes, or you would only notice those things if you are like a composer or a musician that like really pays attention to stuff like that. Me being a musician but not being a composer, you know, I was fine. Nothing glaring. So I think the general public
they're gonna love it.
They're gonna be okay with it.
And it wasn't bad. I didn't dislike it. A lot of synth stuff that I thought was cool. But anyway, all that to say, everything's great, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. It's very good. Very good. Also, I think I got an email, and I'm hoping. Okay. It hasn't gotten bopped.
Is this a third version? Because there's 2 versions.
This is a third version. Come on, give me that green. Either way, we reacted to The Conjuring. It got hit with copyright already a few times, and I've been trying to get it out. So hopefully by the time this is out, The Conjuring is already out. So go watch The Conjuring. We reacted to that a couple days ago, and I was scared.
Right, he was scared.
Yeah, I was.
We also did do a reaction to The Falcon and Winter Soldier. You can go check that out. Spoiler alert, there were some episodes we didn't like, but there were some episodes that we loved.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll know what those are, but you should go check that out. Also, we're doing Invincible, so that's up. Look for that.
And The Boys. We're already like deep into season 2 with The Boys. So we say all this stuff because if you're new to the channel, we have a lot of stuff. Just binge it all you want. And if you want to see us live and chat with us live, come hang out with us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/verytreasure. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings. So come check it out. Other than that, I mean, I think that's it.
I think we're good to
excited for the next episode, and excited to do some more of The Boys and
Invincible,
other things.
And One Punch Man.
Yeah.
And scary movies.
Sure.
And regular movies.
Sure.
And all stuff.
All right, y'all. Something went wrong.
Yeah, I think you gotta hit that refresh button. Oh,
I see the green check.
I see the green check.
I see a green check, bro. Conjuring is out.
Hopefully.
Conjuring 3 is out. Go watch it. Go watch it because it's a fun one. We haven't done a scary thing in a while, and I was terrified.
Scared.
I was terrified.
Okay, bye.
So go check it out.